I don't know if we're too high or what's going on with this thing, but good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is 7:45. Just dropped a little guy off and now I am headed to the gym to do my second day of the couch to 5K running. I'm doing it 2 days in a row because I didn't do it Monday. So I'm doing Monday, Wednesday technically right now. So anywho, gotta do that. I have a Target pickup order for some diapers for little man. I've got a Poshmark ship off and then I have an Old Navy ship off as well. I ordered him 2 T-pants and they were just like way too big. So I ordered the 18 to 24 months. And hopefully they'll still be long enough. He's just got a skinny itty bitty little waist and his butt looked just like he had enough for like 7 more butts in there. So just not gonna work. He wasn't gonna grow into them. I don't even think, like, I don't know. So anywho, those are the errands that I have to do this morning. So yeah, good morning. They're like fixing all the roads around here and they're so bumpy. But I always like the idea of like getting up early and getting out of the house and doing that, but nothing is open around here, and so it's kind of frustrating that like I can't do the rest of my errands when I already left the house. Oh well, I'll have to come out again because post office isn't open. Post office is not open, and neither is Michael's, which I drop. That's where I drop my US or UPS. Yeah, but yeah, nothing's open, so that's kind of annoying. What you gonna do about it? But let's go home. I want some coffee. I didn't take pre-workout this morning, so I want some coffee. I think I'm gonna spend my later afternoon kind of cleaning up some things. Just have like, it's not bad, it just needs, the floors need to be swept and mopped. Hey Miss Rinley, I need to water through all my plants. This plant is not thriving. It's not getting enough light. Ooh, we got some new leafage here. So yeah, I definitely need to water this guy, so that we see some more growth. He's looking kind of rough, but we're gonna pray for them. But yeah, I just kind of need to like tidy. What are you doing? Are you playing with your squeaky, not so squeakies? Is that your squeaky, not so squeaky? Get it. Oh goodness. I picked up my little Target order, mostly just diapers. I have been jumping the gun since like forever on thinking Arlo's gonna be potty trained faster than he was, and he's not. So yeah, I need to get diapers. And then we only pretty much go through like, honestly, like no lie, like maybe a paper towel roll every like 3 months. So I just picked up a 2-pack. I like this stuff for like, I don't know, random things. I don't use them very often, but I do have them every once in a while. Besides that, we just use kitchen rags. Yeah, I don't know. I just like them. Like for instance, I had chicken juice and I didn't really want to use a rag for chicken juice, even though I do sanitize and bleach my rags. I totally could. I did because we didn't have any. And then there's another thing. Oh, we have these little taco metal holders and we had tacos last night. And on the plate, if there's not something underneath it, it like ding 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 and just like drives me nuts because our plates are kind of rounded. So I like to put one of them under there. There's another thing that I like him for, but needless to say, I know the towels aren't good, but like we don't use that many. So we're getting there. Also grabbed Arlo some little joggers. For some reason, he didn't have the gray pair of these. He has every other color of them. So grabbed those, which are just, they work. Yeah, I've got to get upstairs. I've got to do some editing, and I don't know if I'm gonna film today, but I might. So let's get started on the day. I've got my coffee. Let's do it. All right, I put myself together. I showered. I need to wash my hair, but I'm gonna wash it tonight. Put some clothes on, comfies. I'm just gonna hang around the house today. I've got a ton, like I said, of editing to do. I do need to run to the post office though, and UPS probably after I get this video man down, up and get going. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna get up to today. I just have a ton of editing to do, which is like, I like that part of my job, but it also is like the least or the most time consuming, and it's hard to like vlog while editing things because editing takes like so much longer than I ever anticipated taking. But whatever, I'm going to be editing a little TikTok / YouTube short really quickly to get up around the same time that I'm getting up my full capsule wardrobe. So that will already be up if you have not checked it out already. So yeah, I've edited all my videos and gotten all my stuff done for the morning. It's now noon. I always feel like a madhouse. Ignore my messy background. Not that you can even see because of the window. This is what we're wearing today. I'm gonna go vacuum out my car and then run those errands. Actually, I'm gonna run those errands first because I feel really bad that I sold that Poshmark order on Saturday and it's now Wednesday and I have not shipped it. So I'm gonna run and do that quick so hopefully it can like start the process. And then vacuum out my car because if you have a toddler, you know what it's life when it comes to that. So, bring out my vacuum. I really need to clean that car seat too, with probably like the wet thing, but for now, let's just do this. Okay, but before, like a mess. Before I do any of that, I need some water. I'm gonna do liquid IV in here because I need some hydration in my life. Doing the orange one today. Moms have held up so well. So pretty. Let me fix this rug. I love it. All right, finished up at the post office. I just had a quick drop off. I really need to get back onto my Poshmark life. I have a pile set aside of things that I want to put up, but I just haven't made the time to do it. So I need to get back on that. My goal is to have like a certain amount of items added every month. But all right, so now I have to run over to Michael's. They are like a UPS drop off. I've like randomly been following these people on Instagram about like, what do I want to say? Like paper mache, like, art, and I'm like really wanting to pick it up. And I think it might be a winter hobby once it starts getting darker earlier. I think it'll be a fun little thing to do in the winter. But which just reminded me of Michael's. But Michael's is a drop-off place for UPS. So I'm gonna run over there, drop off these Old Navy returns, and then I've gotta head home and do a bunch more work. It is so nice out. It is 76 degrees, like fall wet, but it's supposed to be 57 this weekend. We're going apple picking with Nalani and her family this weekend, so that'll be fun on Saturday. And then on Sunday we have a birthday party for one of Scott's co-workers' daughter. She's 3. I think she's 3. Or is she 4? Oh, she might be 4. And we have to get a gift for that still, which I've not done. I just like don't know what to get little girls. I feel like I don't know. But yeah, that's also on the list of what we got going on this weekend. So let's go drop this off and come back and work our little lifey away. And then I really need to clean the house. So I think I'm gonna do a pickup of the house and run the vacuum. At least it'll make me feel like my house is a little bit more clean. The vacuuming that needs to take place in my house right now is next level. If you have a hairy dog, you can understand the pain. I swear, I'm not like a bad driver, but I can hit just about everything and anything in our garage. Like, I don't know. I have gotten in quite a few accidents. when I was younger, but not in like, since I was in college. So I haven't had an accident, or wait, no, I had one after college, but not in like 6 years, okay? 6 years, 7 years, 7 years maybe. It's been a minute, but I can hit every single thing in the garage. Like, I look at the front of my bumper and I mean, I get a new scratch on it, like scuff, whatever on it every single time I go to look at it. And I'm just like, how do I keep doing that? So frustrating. I didn't have like really any sort of issues with this car until I like scratched the entire bumper pulling into our garage, like on the brick one time, which really stunk. That like really messed up my car. And I have a plastic bumper, so it really showed, and it's like black underneath because it's a white car. It is what it is. But now I just realized that like I have a scuff on the side of it too, which I mean, I remember hitting something. Not hitting something, but it's a tight squeeze, all right? I don't know. I'm just part of the thing, I guess. I don't know. All right. Returns are dropped off. I realized when I was dropping off my UPS return, I was like, I totally just grabbed a random box and it was like our flushable toilet wipes. Like, is that weird? I'm sorry, I just am reusing a box. But I love that you can drop those things off at Michael's. And then when I was in Michael's and I had already done the online return and I had already boxed it up, I realized that there is a Old Navy in that freaking complex. So there's that I didn't even realize. So I could have just gone to store and dropped it off instead of shipping it, which I was kind of annoyed, but then I had already done the online thing, so I didn't know if I could do both. I didn't know. So I just shipped it off, but I felt like a dork. So now I know, in case anything else goes wrong. I like to order stuff from Old Navy personally, you guys know, for myself, but also for Arlo. They've got some cute kids stuff. I think full price, their stuff is not worth it, but on sale, I think that their stuff is worth it. So, let's go home. I need some lunch. It's 12:30 and I have not eaten today besides my coffee. So let's go have, I think, the last of my chicken dumpling soup. Such good soup. Obsessed. And I'm already like prepping out what I want to make for soup this weekend, but I don't know if I actually will be able to. I might be able to make it Saturday night because Sunday we're at a birthday party from like 3 to 6, which is like prime soup making time. If you know, you know. Okay, let's get home. These sunglasses, I think they're so cute. They always give me the worst like sunglass mark. Let's clean this car. A little humbling dose of realness. Yeah, that's disgusting. Sorry, Arlo. So, got a little bit of the like crumbs and crap kicked out of my car. And it goes back to that all or nothing mindset. I don't have the whole day to like detail my car, even though I would love to, because I have a lot of other things that I need to get done. And that reminds me, whoop, there you go, Bubba, back to my all or nothing mindset that I used to have, and I'm trying to veer from that. Is, you know, just because I don't have time to clean my entire car doesn't mean I didn't have 5 minutes to vacuum out the inside of it. So yeah, that's kind of the mindset that I'm trying to fully adopt. Same thing with the house today. While I was out, I started thinking of all the things that I have to get done. Oh, siren. And I realized like I don't have the whole day to clean the whole house. And so I have realized though that I do have time to do like a quick vacuum or something. Like I have a couple of minutes to spare to do a quick pickup. That's not going to take me all afternoon, but it's still going to make me feel like I got something done. So, while my soup is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and pick up all the stuff around the house so that I can let the vacuum run. That's another huge reason why I love my robot vacuum, because I feel like it can run while I'm doing other things. So I personally like to pick up the bigger things so that it can get everything. So I pick up Winnie's bowls and things. You can see how truly dusty everything is. I pick up the chairs. Again, it'll go around them. I just feel like it's easier to pick them up really quick, and it just helps me tidy everything up. So I pick up all the toys. Oh, forgot a baseball bat. And let her run. This is honestly like one of my favorite partnerships I ever did. This is the iLife. I literally can't say enough good things about it. I'm obsessed with it. I use it at least once a week. It has a mopping feature, so let's go ahead and run that baby. I'm actually like procrastinating, but I was just on TikTok because I just like uploaded my TikTok or whatever, and sorry, I see my neighbor through my window. Anywho, or through his window and my window. What do we think about Dossier, I think it's called Dossier, fragrances? I have seen them everywhere. I see a lot of people talk about them. Are they good? Are they not? Have y'all tried them? I'm about to order 3. Yes, I know. They're having like a promotion situation, and I'm gonna try the one that smells like the Baccarat, whatever. Marc Jacobs Daisy, because I recently ran out of it. It's one of my favorites. And then Replica's Jazz Club. I love Replica fragrances. I have the By the Fireside. I'm not completely done with it. I've had Jazz Club before, and then I have the Candle of Jazz Club. I've had Marc Jacobs before, so I know what those smell like. So I'm curious to see if they're similar. So yeah, I don't know. If you guys have ever like shopped with them, let me know, because I'm curious. To see what y'all's thoughts are, because I don't know, I figured why not try. They're obviously significantly less money, and I think with all of those sort of things you pay for the name. I know that actually. Anyway, so hopefully they're good, but I'm curious if they're just like a hypey sort of thing, and I don't know. I don't have anything against buying the real at all. I'm always curious to try some different ones. I love myself a good deal, but I do like fragrances. I don't really wear them a ton because I leave the house all the time. I used to wear them a lot more, but for 3 fragrances, it ends up being $113. One of them is the Eau de Parfum. The other 2 are Eau de Toilette, and that's because that's all they have. So, oh. And if you guys want to try it out, I saw it on a TikTok ad. Then there's a coupon code situation that it just sent me for $10 off. You give $10 and you get $10. So if you want to try it out, I will leave that code down below because that's kind of cool. So we'll just have to see if I like it. Why did it literally ship to the wrong address? I hate this. All right, let me actually email them really quickly. Right, hopefully they can autocorrect that. It's just because it shipped through that shop. What is it? You know what I'm talking about? Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. It's like a specific site that Shop, what is it called? Because now I'm curious. I feel like everyone uses it now. Shop Pay. And I've used them like a couple of times because there are different sites that use it. And it like auto corrected to my previous address. So hopefully they're able to update that. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and try to like cancel the order. But anyways, hopefully I like them, and I'm gonna get to editing now. I feel like I'm in a food coma because I ate my soup so freaking fast. Speaking of which, I need to go and switch my vacuum to my mop so I can mop while I do this and bring down this stuff and make myself a cup of tea. See you in a sec. Switched over my mop, and I also like vacuumed the rugs a little bit more. I just feel like our rugs specifically, our new one, just still smells really foul whenever the sun hits it, which I hear is very common. So I just sprinkle some stuff on it and vacuum it again just to hopefully try to make it work. But I think I'm gonna find a really large laundromat to take it to. But anyways, Dossier already responded back to me and fixed my shipping address, so it doesn't take much for me to be impressed with customer service, just because I feel like so many brands don't do well with customer service. So when they fix it really quickly, I'm impressed, because I'm like, so many other brands just don't give a crap. But got my tea, and I'm gonna sit down and finally stop procrastinating. Right, Wrinkles? Wrinkly says, right. Been editing and uploading a ton of crap. I feel like all I do is talk about editing. I've been doing tedious, busy work, basically. Uploading all of my photos to the Like to Know It app. It's not hard. It's not strenuous work. It's just tedious, and it feels like I do it forever, but it's just part of it. Typically I like to either put on some music or put on a show and kind of like zone out to it, since it's not really, like I said, it's not hard. It's just boring, basically. But it's the boring part of the parts that I already love. But anyhow, I just got a Abercrombie package in. I'm going to be doing, I just looked at it and opened it all, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be doing an Abercrombie haul, I think, try and haul next week. So I just got all that in, and I decided we're going to do that butternut squash for dinner again tonight. Remember how I froze half of the sauce? Well, we have chicken left over from the other night when I made, green curry chicken and rice. So I figured I'm just gonna take the rest of the chicken because we have 2 cutlets left, do some broccoli, roasted broccoli, and then that bucatini with the pasta sauce, because I know I'm feeling just like basic. I don't feel like cooking today, and I don't feel like yeah, I just don't feel like spending hours in the kitchen because I have a lot more admin stuff to do. So that's what we're doing for dinner tonight. Super quick, super easy. And I need to be more like better about doing stuff like that, like freezing half of it so it doesn't just sit in my fridge. I don't think I said, I don't know if I did. I literally had this conversation with Scott over the weekend that I just felt like I was trying to explain to him how my mental load being a mother is so much more complex than maybe he thinks. So I was kind of trying to explain how my brain works and why it's overwhelming for me to have to like think about what we're eating every day, and then like go and get all the stuff to make it every day, and then physically make it, and then clean it up and all that. Not that he's doing nothing by any means, like he's going to pick up Arlo, he does Arlo's nighttime routine, so it's not like he does nothing, it's just a lot. And so I was explaining to him the mental load that's something that he can't physically see, but it's going on in my brain all the time. Like, what are we gonna eat this week? Da 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 da. And I don't want to buy a bunch of ingredients and let them go to waste. So one of y'all had recommended a while ago to do just grocery delivery service, and I'd had not so great experience in the past when I was in Dallas,
But I did Amazon Fresh this week, and it was nice because I was able to write out a list of all the meals that I'm going to be doing for the week and write down what I need, what I already have, because that's another huge thing is when I go to the grocery store, I forget what I already have in my house, and then I ended up buying doubles of everything, and that just is not good either. So I really enjoyed that process, and he sat down and helped me come up with dinner ideas. And like I would get, say for instance, I got cilantro for one recipe, I would try to find another recipe later on in the week that also used it, so it just didn't go bad. You know what I mean? So I felt like that worked really well, so I think I'm gonna continue doing that. And I was wondering if you guys wanna hear like what my plan is for dinner for the week and like kind of share my grocery process, because I already write it out anyways, so I'm thinking maybe it could be helpful or just give you some inspiration, some ideas, whatnot. But yeah, I decided to try it, and I was impressed with it, I'm not gonna lie. The produce was like but that's okay. I wasn't that upset about it, so yay. Did that. What else was I saying? I don't know what else I was getting at, but basically just talking about the mental load that I have and how I can kind of delegate it or have him help in that mental load, because the biggest thing with partners or anyone in your life is they don't know unless you tell them. And sometimes we can suffer in silence, and that's how resentment is built and all of that sort of stuff. So I just figured I would open up about that. I really do feel like I deal with a lot of like anxiety within myself, and I've been trying to figure out healthier ways to open up to people in my life and talk about it instead of keeping it inside, and seeing if that hopefully helps me process through some of these things and not just like be my own stressor, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm very fortunate that Scott is a very like open, understanding partner and like listens, but I can't expect him to know unless I tell him. So I've been working on that, and it's gone really well. Needless to say, that's what we're eating for dinner this week. And I mean, I spent like 70 bucks on groceries, where normal Kelly would go to the grocery store and probably spend like $300 a week, and like throughout that week of getting random crap, and then still feel like I look in the fridge and have nothing to eat. And you know, it's just intentional spending. It's the same way I talk about it on my other channel, like intentional buying with clothes, where you look in your closet and have nothing to wear. If you intentionally plan things out, it will go better. So I don't know, figured I'd share. But that's what I have to get up to for the rest of the day. It's 4 o'clock. I have to spend at least another hour and a half doing all of this admin stuff, and then yeah, I don't know, I need to upload this footage and see what I have left for this evening, but I don't know. I'm just feeling like we're having a good day. My floors are cleaned. It's the little things, you know, the little things. Oh. Hi, yes, I forgot to end off the vlog yesterday, and I wanted to go ahead and end it off so that there was a good point and I could upload it before like 9 o'clock, like I have been uploading my vlogs, which has been horrible. But anyways, I just finished filming a hair tutorial, which you'll see next week sometime. And I'm showing you how to do my Velcro rollers 2 different ways to achieve different looks with the same rollers. So if you're interested in that, I know somebody asked. One person. So I was like, I like to just have hair tutorial videos on my channel anyways, and I had an old one from my longer hair, so I wanted to update it with like my shorter medium length hair. So just filmed that, and then I have a bunch of other content to film. So it's gonna be a busy filming day. For some reason it feels like Friday. I really wish it was Friday, but it's not Friday. It is what it is. We're going to get this vlog up so it's not like 9 o'clock like I have been putting my vlogs up recently, which is not it. So gonna get that up for you guys, and yeah, I don't know. I know my vlogs are kind of just like mediocre and boring, so I hope they provide some sort of entertainment for you. I'm just living my life and documenting it. I feel like I don't just go and do stuff just for the sake of like, I'm vlogging today, so I need to go do this. Like, that's just not, I don't know. I prefer watching boring vlogs, but that's probably because I'm just kind of a boring, routine person. But Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed. And there will be a little bit of fall content for my next one because we are going apple picking. So yes, I will be bringing my camera along for that. But I'm gonna finish this hair, then film a bunch of videos. I have an outfits of the week coming. I have an Abercrombie try-on haul coming. I have, what else? I think that's it. That's what I'm filming today, but there's multiple things like I have to film for all the things. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. And I'll be starting this weekend's vlog later today. So, bye.